So, I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm really weird. Really, really weird. Just ask any of my friends. They will all say yes. Since I'm really weird, I end up causing weird situations, which, looking back at, they are really embarrassing, which in turn makes a good video. I think. Okay, I don't know if other people do this, but when they talk about stories or other random junk, I add emotion by adding movement to my conversations. So I have a few what's the right word? Embarrassing stories about that. Okay, so one time in 6th grade, while talking to a friend, I think we were talking about explosions or a sport, I honestly can't remember, but I remember I was waving my hands like the idiot I was. But then my other friend saw me, probably because I was easily noticeable in the crowd of normal students. Or maybe it wasn't noticeable, for when I express myself, I don't go all crazy. Just a little crazy. But anyways, he started coming up to us and I didn't see him. And when he got a little close, I kind of hit him, or should I say, KO'd him in the, I feel really bad. I don't even know if he remembers this, so if you're watching this, Arthur, please don't be mad at me. Another time this skill embarrassed me was when I was in school and I had this class with some friends. And since we finished early, we started talking about stuff. And at one point, we started teasing each other about random stuff. And at one point, I started shaking the table for more emotion. And, well, I kind of forgot how light the desks are. And, well, this time I caused a ruckus, and as I did, the teacher looked at me with the, "What the heck is wrong with you?" Okay, you may be thinking, that's not that embarrassing, but let me explain why. This teacher was a very laid-back teacher, which makes me love him as a teacher because his class is really hard. But since he was laid back, it made this even more embarrassing, because he won't yell at you or look at you unless it's something important. Actually, I think the only reason this is embarrassing is because he's laid back. Another thing that probably makes me weird is that I talk to myself. I know that other people do this, which might not make it sound that weird, but what I talk about is weird. What I talk about is what happened in the day. Okay, let me explain. I don't think about what I say until I say it. So when I'm alone, I start to reflect on my day. What if we're not real? What if life is just a dream? Do we even really matter? Okay, I don't reflect that much, but I do think about what I said and what other people could have said. And in my mind, I go through what I and them could have said differently. And while thinking, I guess I automatically start talking. I think the reason I automatically start talking is because if I'm thinking about talking, I talk. And I've been embarrassed by this weird hobby of mine multiple times. Like when I'm in the car with my family or walking home from school, I just automatically start talking. Okay, this other weird thing about me might just make you hate me. I hate the weekend! Don't kill me, please. I mean, I like to relax, but not for too long, because then I get the feeling of dread that I'm not doing enough that day, and I want to make the most of the days because I have a limited amount of days on this planet, and if I don't do enough with my time, I'm a failure, and this video is getting really depressing. Okay, I have a question. I am very social. I am very much an extrovert.
No, you're a Dutch sociopath.
But yet I have social anxiety. I think. This flashy website called We'reTotallyNotGonnaScamYou.com told me so. I think it's really obvious that I get embarrassed at the littlest things. Like once I was with my mom at a hamburger restaurant, ordering stuff for us, and my dad and brother. But they weren't there. Okay, one thing you must know is we're not from here, and my mom can't speak English. But, I can. That's part of the problem. The other problem is we were very unprepared and very uncoordinated, and we very much failed at ordering and had to restart the order several times. And in my mind, I thought we were ruining this poor old employee's day for being so unprepared. So I tried to end this failure of an order as fast as I possibly could. And to be fair, I probably messed up a lot, but we're not going to talk about that. But my mom saw how I was trying to wrap everything up. But she tried to change that. And in the end, we ended up messing everything up. We got food we didn't want, and the worst part is, we got a bag bigger than my mom's head, worth of fries. Of fries! Looking back at this, I find it hilarious, but I mean, we got fries for days.